Good day, viewers. We're taking a little look at my Dayton generator. The battery was dead as a duck. I've already took it out. I don't have a new battery, but I got an old one I took out of my lawnmower, and I got it on charge over here just to see if it will charge up enough to crank that welder. I got bubbles coming out of there, and I don't know how good my battery charger is and what kind of voltage is showing with this thing. Well, I don't know how accurate my scale is. That looks about 10 volts. I bet you it's got a dead cell. This is a 2019 battery. But we're going to let it charge an hour or two. In the meantime, my generator, I've looked in the tank, and it's probably been 4 years since I started this thing. It was running last time when I put it away. But it looks like I got about a half a tank of gas down in there. It don't smell the greatest in the world. And I thought about just trying to see if it would start on that bad gas. And now I thought about it again. And that would be dumb. I think I've got the fuel shut off when I closed it down last time. This is a gravity-fed gas tank. So what I'm going to do is disconnect my fuel line. See if I can point it out to you here. It connects to the carburetor right here. So if I pull that line back out, I can just drain that old gas out of the tank, or a goodly portion of it anyway. I'll get a screwdriver and pop this off, and if gas runs all over the place, it just runs all over the place. We'll find out in a minute. I think I put a whole new fuel line on this thing. It don't look dry rotted or nothing. I'm hoping that I ran this thing until the carburetor was empty when I shut it off. That's what I usually do. This ain't an A1 generator, but it was working when I put it away, and the new ones cost a pretty good little chunk of money. They're not rigged up as nice as I got this one rigged up for pulling with a lawnmower. Let's get a screwdriver and pop that thing off there and just see by draining the gas into a gas can somewhere. Well, we got a container. We're part way home. Where am I going to throw that thing? Right there's good enough. Okay, no gag came out. That's a good thing, ain't it? Pull my hose clamp off before I lose it. Lay it right there. My hand was busted open the other day, but I can't get the band-aid to stay on there. All right, let's see. Put that GoPro back on. See if we can get this thing draining. Well, I know it's gonna shut another shut-off valve somewhere. See how many zip ties are holding it down. There's one there. Oh, I need a wire cutter. Well, we're going to know in about 1 second if gasoline's coming out of there. We'll vent the top. Now it looks like, well, it's not exactly level, so some gas is still going to be in there. Here we go. Well, it's not pouring out, but there's gas coming out. I see air bubbles up here in the filter. I used up all my good gas cutting grass yesterday. I'm going to have to go get some. Oh, it looks like we got 2 or 3 gallons to drain out of there. Oh. Well, it's running out. I'd say it's full, but it's running out. It's now level, it's tipped over this way. Look at the mess I made. Go get a rag, Walter, before it runs on the concrete. Alright, it's got plenty of oil. I better snug that back up. Okay. Well, we ain't even drained a quart out of there yet. But you gotta remember, that's a little small fuel hose. It ain't meant to run fast. I can hear it dripping, so we're getting gas out. That means we're making progress. I bought this old generator on eBay. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I paid a pretty good price. I paid, I'm just guessing because I don't remember. I probably paid $300 or $400 for it, plus shipping and handling, which was a couple $100. It was delivered up here by Yellow Freight, or one of them big freighting companies. I had to go to the freight depot to pick it up. I made a video here then 3 or 4 years ago about installing this generator onto this trailer that I made out of an old grass hauling tractor from behind the lawnmower. Tires leak down after a few months and you have to pump them back up every time. But it tows pretty good with this thing. I'm probably going to wind up going to buy a battery, but here in a few minutes, when we get all that gas drained out, we're going to hook that battery up and see if it'll turn over with this starter. It's got a manual starter rope, but it don't connect. So it's either disconnected in there or it don't work. They probably intentionally disconnected it so they could use their electric starter. I guess the starter's in the back. I can't see it from here. I don't remember, but I know it's got one. And if I don't get it run, I'll have fun trying anyway. The one new generator's cost entirely too much to suit me. I've had that battery charging for a good hour now. I wonder how long it takes to charge with that little trickle charger of mine. I'm sure it ain't charged good. We could hook it up here and continue charging it already hooked up to the welder. But I don't want to do anything as long as I got this gas running. So we'll pause right here while I drain the gas. Well, I moved my welder back up into a level part of the floor, and it looks like I'll be able to drain just about all that gas out of there from what I can see of the way the drain is on that tank. I've only got about a gallon out of it so far. It's coming out slow. Let's see. No, probably just a half a gallon out. But it is draining. I didn't see any point in trying to run it on real old gas. It's going to be hard enough to start on good gas. Let's talk about this Briggs & Stratton engine on here. When I bought this thing, I had no idea how many hours was on it, and it's probably a well-used generator. I bought it from a pawn shop down in Florida. Somebody was hard up on his luck and went and pawned his generator and never got it back. It is an 8 horsepower industrial commercial engine, cast iron bore, oil guard, low oil, engine shuts off, fill oil to restart. When it gets low oil, it'll shut off, huh? Oh, that's good to know. Here's a Magnetron Briggs & Stratton. Uh-oh, looks like the gas has quit flowing. Alright, I got my gas tank pretty well drained. I've already restrung the hose up in there. I can't see any gas down in the tank. I looked in there with a flashlight. I got about a gallon out of it. I have to get me some zip ties out. Oh, I forgot my hose clamp. Might be a good idea to put that back on there. Later. A lot of motorcycles going by here today. A lot of people out riding on this nice day. Alright, I think I got that hose clamp good enough. Well, that feels like it's stuck. That must be the choke. Nope. There's a choke right there. Oh, that ain't a good sign. Feels like that throttle is jammed up. Probably going to have to clean that carburetor. Shouldn't be that hard to turn. Oh, there it goes. Starting to work now. Oh well. Sure seems awful tight. Anytime I've ever tinkered with one of them, it was always easy to turn. That was hard to turn. Probably need to pull that thing off and lubricate it with some WD-40. We'll give it a whirl and see if it runs. Alright, I guess it's time to bring that battery over here and hook it up. And then we'll, if it's not enough power to turn it over, we'll charge it a little more. Maybe we'll get lucky and it's charged. We'll see. right, kiddies. Is she going to turn over? Here goes nothing. And guess what? Don't know if it's going to start, but there's some power in that battery. It's time to go get some gas. Whew.